Iga's won 6 of the 11, but Jess has taken 3 of the past 4 matches, including 2 in a row. Now, just one of their matches has come on clay, Tracy. 4 years ago at Roland Garros.
And this was actually on the way to Iga's second of 4 titles there at Roland Garros. And I feel like Jess Pegula is such a better player now, but the movement of Iga Swiatek to get to that ball and then to slide. She plays so well on this surface. Hits the ball with such depth here, can control the center of the court and just really uses the corners. I feel like Pegula, again, will get more depth on her shots than she did here at Roland Garros. And Iga Swiatek, so tough to beat, but she's not quite the player. Maybe she's getting there that she was in 22 on clay.
Yeah, and they've played 8 times since this match, splitting them 4-4. Jim, what do you think means more, that clay result or more recent matches?
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to Iga Swiatek, you got to lean in on that. If you're her team, say, hey, she's never beaten you on clay.
Yeah.
And then if you're Mark Knowles and you're over there with Jessie, you're saying, hey, you've beaten her and you're a better player. And then I'm also going, hey, you know what? The weather forecast looks like it's going to be a little bit damp and a little bit cool. And that means your footing's going to be more secure. That's good. You'll be able to play better defense. So will Iga. But Iga's top spin shots, if those conditions do come to fruition tomorrow, that will suppress the bounce, and that will put it more in the strike zone of Jess Pegula. I would like those if I'm on Team Pegula. I would like to see the conditions be clammy, the court be wet, the balls get a little bit heavier, because I think she can hit those flat ones through it and maybe control it, Trace.
Yeah, and that's interesting because sometimes Pegula does like it a little quicker if she can get on that forehand of Iga. Iga has such an extreme grip, and sometimes she can get caught late. If she gets tight, she has a tendency to get that contact point back too far. I just think that Pegula is a different player mentally and physically. She's quicker out of the corners than she was 4 years ago when they played on clay. She's able to hit the ball earlier, her timing of hitting that ball early on the second serve, early attacking it, and we know that her serve is so much better. So moving better, so much more aggressive. She's consistent. And I think the biggest thing is when she beat her at the U.S. Open a couple of years back, she had never beaten Iga kind of in that big moment. She beat her in the quarters. Jess had never been past the quarters of any major. I think that really gave her the positivity and the confidence that she could do it.
Yeah, I'll take the recency bias. 3 of 4, that doesn't lie, recently. How they both got to the quarterfinals. How about Jessica Pegula with 3 bagels? More than the bakery queen herself, she has not dropped a set. Swiatek was tested against Katie McNally, Tracy.
Yeah, I think the key here is that, yeah, she was tested by McNally. That was the only person that she lost a set to on her way to the Wimbledon title. But then against Coach Ioretto looked great, and then against Osaka, one of her best matches of the year. If Swiatek's continuing to play like that, she is going to be tough to beat. I think for Pegula, that Potapova match really kind of scratching that first set through and then looked really good in the second set. So they're both playing very well. I think so much, we kind of know what Jess Pegula is going to play like day to day. She plays same in January, it seems, in May and October. It's Swiatek that's been on this roller coaster. She's going to be the outlier, and it's going to be how well she plays.
And how does Swiatek's newly reconfigured service motion hold up against the big powerhouse returns of Jess Pegula? Those can intimidate. Jess will stand in on that second serve and look to pounce. So how does the new technique hold up under the stress of that?
All right, so with that expert analysis from Tracy and Jim, let's see what the odds makers have to say for this one. Who is favored to take it?
Wow.
It is Iga Swiatek, actually a 71% favorite to win this match. Jim, do you agree with that?
Well, if we get live update, I think Tracy Austin's been pretty persuasive. I'm sure that would come down from 71%, but I think Iga has to start the favorite because of the surface and because of how well she played against Naomi Osaka. That would get a lot of punters' views, I would think, oh, wow, Iga may be on the way back.
Yeah, I agree with Jim. You have to because of the surface, but I think it would be a lot tighter. In fact, I might just go out on a limb here and go with Jess.
Oh, look at you. Well, you get good odds on that.
Yeah, if you're betting, you should go with Jess.
Well, I don't care about the money. I'm just saying I think that Jess...
That's what...
No, I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just for myself...
See the bling she's got on? She don't care about it.
Yeah.
Baby's got money. She's got the cash.
Okay.
You don't need it. She's good.
So you're picking Jess.
I am.
All
Tracy's good.